Hi guys, this is Expand Your World, and today I'm going to show you my Assassin's Creed Unity figure of Arno Dorian. As we can remember from Assassin's Creed Unity, it came out in November 2014 and they brought out about 4 figures. 3 of them were of Arno Dorian and the last one was of Elise. Some of the Arno Dorian's figures included the one which is currently showing, and the other 2 were of the Notre Dame limited edition, and the other one was Arno Dorian standing next to the guillotine. So guys, let's have a closer look at this figure. So when we have a closer look at the figure itself, I must really say the amount of detail that was added to the figure really depicts the chaos that was actually taking place in Paris during the French Revolution. You can actually see they added this broken wheel of a carriage, these wooden panels, that wooden section that comes in front of a window pane, all these sandbags that were made full of sand during that period. It's really nice to kind of like see how they kind of like brought out the chaos that was taking place during the French Revolution itself. So when we have a closer look at Arno Dorian, you can actually see his saber, kind of like pointing it towards someone, as if someone wants to try and fight him and wants a piece of him. You can actually also see the very fine detail that was added to the figure itself. The colors is really very nice, kind of like depicts the colors that everyone was wearing during the French Revolution, the red, blue and white, freedom, liberty, equality. You can actually, it's kind of like similar to the French flag. If you kind of like look closer to his head, you can actually see the detail on his face, his hair, the hood that he was wearing during that period of time, his scarf, and that very fine detail of the coat of arms of the Assassin's Creed. You can also see that detail that they added there at the bottom. It's almost very similar to Ezio Auditore's figure from Assassin's Creed 2, where it kind of like brings out the assassin's coat or the uniforms that they were actually wearing during that period of time. If you have a closer look here at his shoes, it really looks very nice, and it kind of like looks similar to what those musketeers or soldiers were wearing during that period of time. When we have a look at his cloak, you can actually see it's lifting up, kind of like wind that's going through the area itself. Here you can actually see all these shoulder pads. I think it's kind of like additional armor that he was wearing, or they added during to Arno. And when you have a closer look here at his hands, you can see they added this flintlock pistol, where he is holding it in his other hand. You can actually see it's really loose, you can take it out. It's very similar to kind of like the flintlock pistol or replica that I bought and just as a display. But to be honest with you, it really looks nice too with the weapons that they actually added to the figure itself. Just to have a closer look here at his hand, you can actually see there where his blade is that he actually used, or the assassins used during that's part of the assassins itself. So I must say it's really very nice kind of detail that they added of the weapons that the assassins kind of like wore during that period of time. So to kind of like also to ensure that these figurines of Assassin's Creed are not fake, they added that kind of like a certificate at the bottom of the figure to ensure that if you buy it, it's authentic and it's not a fake. So kind of like just to show it to you, so here you can actually see that it's part of the UB collectibles. So I really think it's a very nice thing to add to the figure to ensure that it's not a fake. So everyone, I must say this is an amazing figure that they brought out of Arno Dorian during the 2014 period of Assassin's Creed. It is kind of like still available on eBay, Takealot, and all these Amazon sites. But you must know it is a rare collectible, so you will pay quite a lot of money. It doesn't come with all the additional features like the Notre Dame figurine or the other one of where Arno Dorian is standing next to the guillotine. I managed to get this figure from one of my friends. He kind of like just wanted to get rid of all his Assassin's Creed figures, and I managed to get this one while it was still available, which I'm very glad about. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like my video, and I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Expand Your World. Thanks everyone.